Welcome back everybody! This is part 4 of our landscape illustration tutorial in Adobe Illustrator. If you missed the first 3 parts, go back and watch that, and then we can continue working on this illustration. Let's go! And now we're going to add some highlights. So bring that light from the sky into all of these different layers of forest. So we are going to see a little rays of light or reflections, or what do you want to call them, in these trees here, maybe some light on the hills. So this is what I mean. These are some reflections, or what do you want to call them, some highlights which just give a bit of extra dimension, a bit of extra realism, and overall a more finished look to the illustration. And that's what we're gonna do now. Okay, let us start with the mountains. Before that, now that we came close, I can see that the shadow here doesn't cover the mountain properly, so I'm just going to move it a little bit. Although, again, it's really not that important, it's just a bit of needless obsession with perfection. Okay, so we're gonna grab the pen tool and let's give a bit of a highlight to this side of the mountain. I'm thinking maybe a little something like this. Obviously not in this cover. Align the thing up. And I'm thinking, how about this cover? Is it too strong? It kind of comes out too strong. This blends too much with the sky. Maybe this. I think I'm going to further work a little more with this, but what we should have done is actually draw this within the group of this mountain, and I forgot. So to move it there, I'm just going to select it, Control X to cut it, get inside the group, and Control F to paste it in place. And now I'm going to add a little bit of highlight on here as well, and also this little hilly thing. I imagine that these are closer to maybe the sun somewhere here, so maybe these, yeah, we can add some to them as well. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, I think that's working for the moment. We'll see. The thing is, you always change things, always experiment. Try to find what looks best. Okay, let's move to this hill. I'm going to get closer, get inside the selection, choose that same pink color, and I'm gonna give a bit of shine to some of those tree tops. Oops, I didn't manage to close the shape. When you use pen tool and you want to close the shape, it's really good to hover over the first point and wait and see the little circle near the pen tool, and then click to close the path. Otherwise it will look closed, like if you put it here for example, but it's really not, and that can be a bit troublesome and unclean. It's not very professional, I would say. Yeah, let's give those trees a bit of a touch of sun. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that's nice, I think. Maybe a little more. I think it's a good idea to group those together, because maybe there is a sort of ray of sun coming down here, so it's going to probably hit this tree as well. But maybe this group here is falling into the shadow, so you don't see that shine on them. Now that I'm looking at those trees closely, some of them really bother me. Didn't do the best job here, but again, should try to not make ourselves too crazy with all that perfectionism. I mean, some of it is good, but it can also be too much. Yeah, I'm liking this. I wonder what will happen if I add a little more, like somewhere inside here, suggestion of a tall tree that is getting hit by the sun. I think that's not going to work. Let's see. That was a great choice of place. Move it a little bit here. No, I don't think it's very clear what that is. It's not working. Let's not do it. Now here, in this group, what I actually want to do is to give this, the whole group of trees, probably the tops of the tallest trees, they'll be hit by the sun. Let's first do it over here. So I'm going to get closer and draw a shape over them. How is it gonna happen? Maybe more like this angle, something like this. And then I'm going to select the top shape and the bottom. Go to Shift and M to bring this to, what is it called actually? Shape Builder tool. I'm going to click over the part of the shape that is sticking out that I don't want. Cut out this shape. So this way now all of these shapes are separated, and if I click on this one and hit the back arrow, I can just delete it, and now I have easily cut out a proper shape that fits on top of those trees, and I don't have to go and draw it all over the point by point. And underneath, the tree is still the same. Let's go back. So we're getting something like this, and we actually want to continue this a little bit on this side as well. Yeah, I imagine the trees down here are all in shadow, but I'm not sure I'm actually liking this, to be honest. I think it looked better the way I imagined it. I think they get too close in here. I think I'll remove some of these. Remove this one as well. Also thinking that maybe this top is a little too far down to be getting the sun. I'm thinking that the light is probably going a bit more like... should have probably been a bit more flat. You know what? I'm gonna go back and do it again. Let's see. Let's do them together. So let's say the light hits something like that. We have a ray going on like this. I'm not sure if this is better. Computer is being a bit slow, so I'm just going to save. Really remember to do that. But yeah, something about this here is not working, and I think I'm going to try a different approach. Let's say that a side of the tree is getting hit by that light. A little something like this. Maybe not all of the trees get that light. I think this is way better. I think this looks more realistic. I'm going to keep it. I'm also going to add a little bit down here. I think this is a tall tree and it would be getting some light as well. Yeah, I think this is better. I'm going to leave it at that. Okay everyone, this is all for today. I'm glad you've been keeping me company. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the next 2 parts of this tutorial. And make sure to be back in a week so we can continue together. Give me a like and comment if you have any questions or you just want to tell me something. I will see you all next week and until then, have fun!